Hi, today's book is Rebuilding the Cajun Way by Tina Abear, a local Lafayette area author, illustrated by Hannah Crader. And we are reading the whole book with expressed permission from Ambassador International, so thank you to the publisher. Rebuilding the Cajun Way, and we will be able to show all the pictures thanks to Ambassador International Publishing. Way down south where the bayous flow, three little Cajuns planned a fay-do-do. Yvonne put herself in charge of the planning and all. She made a list, gave out orders, and lined things along the wall. Jacques was a laid-back fella who just liked Yvonne's food. He volunteered to help and promised he would be good. That must be the laid-back fella right there. T. Lou was a believer who worked hard and was smart. He took care of everyone because he had a big heart. Once the decorations were hung, it was quite a big deal. Their friends would be coming with their favorite Cajun meal. Oh, that's some nice decorations. The pirogue was iced down with soft drinks at the break of day, and they hired their favorite band so they could dance the day away. There's the band coming. That's going to be quite a fay-do-do. Gumbo was brewing with a homemade roux, and there was jambalaya, crawfish pie, and etouffee, too. Mabel brought pralines in a pretty blue tin can, and Claude had beignets from his papa's sister Anne. Ooh, beignets and pralines. Now it's going to be a party, huh? Every good fay-do-do is a party. The time was drawing near for the party to begin when Irene rushed over all panicked with the news from Cousin Glenn. There's a storm in the Gulf and there's gonna be a lot of rain. Yvonne jumped up and screamed and began to go insane. Hoo la la! She got so nervous. Man, she's all worked up, huh? Jacques couldn't care less and kept his mouth shut, while Lou said, "Y'all calm down, shy. You're gonna get worked all up. The rain won't start to fall till our friends have come and gone. Now take you a deep breath and put your boots back on." Whoo, she was all just going crazy. They waited for more friends, but no one dared to show. The rain began to fall and the wind began to blow. Suddenly, T. Lou sensed it was not safe to stay, so he said, "Come on, y'all, we better call it a day." They had sadness in their hearts, and although it was tough, they got the truck, hitched the boat, and loaded all their stuff. This was not the way things were supposed to be, but they figured there was a reason, so they tried to let it be. They traveled to Yvonne's house made of stalks of sugarcane, but she cried when she noticed some were floating in the rain. Lou urged, "Come with me, Beb, case the water gets worse." So she picked up her belongings and threw them in her purse. The next stop was the place Jacques called home, made of Spanish moss and mud and a little styrofoam. To their surprise, the foundation was gone, his things nowhere in sight. Poor Jacques mumbled, "Ma, where I'm gonna sleep tonight?" "Follow me, pardner," said T. Lou. and they all went down the road to Lou's house, made of cypress with strong windows that were old. Because Lou was smart, he had built his home on a hill, and he had it stocked with food and water and candles on the sill. Look, that's Lou's house. Look his little flag he has. That's the flag of Acadiana. After unloading their things, there was more work to do, because there's no such thing as lazy when you hang out with Lou. Yvonne and Jacques helped by putting sandbags all around, while Lou secured and lifted everything to higher ground. Because the water's coming. At dusk, the candles were lit as they prayed a little prayer that their friends could all stay safe in their homes everywhere. It was a long, scary night. Everyone slept high off the floor. No one dared go near the windows or even near the door. When they awakened the next morning, a mess was what they found. Branches and logs and neighbors' things had floated all around. They learned some were not as dry who lived across town, so they jumped inside the pirogue and rescued all those they found. And they liked the Cajun Navy. They sought shelter for those in need and helped as many as they could. Cooking, cleaning, even Jacques did all that he could. It made their heart feel so warm to give more than to receive, and every good deed helped the others to believe. After hard work and time, healing came to the community. Oh, what joy spread along the bayou and in the trees. Together they rebuilt, and things were even better than before. They learned more about one another and valued each other more. The day finally came to have their huge fais-d'eau, and since Cajuns love a party, they let everybody know. The band played all day long with the lead singer Joe singing jambalaya, crawfish pie, filet gumbo. They all danced and passed a good time with such joie de vivre, and with faith, hope, and love, they all lived happily. The end. That looks like a good party to me. Hope y'all enjoyed Rebuilding the Cajun Way by Tina Hebert. And of course, you can buy this book online. I think you can also buy this book at Fezzo's in Broussard. Y'all get you a copy.